4, 5.
Yeah.
So you
Does
get
it feel different to you? I haven't had that section.
No, you haven't had the.
I didn't go up the strip on its own. Yeah.
Now you got to remember where these other two are.
Yeah. Okay. Move around a bit.
Just so you can get a better visual of the stage. Oh, there's
there's one over there.
There's another one above you there.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. This is
so it's just on the rotation you were in that previous one. That's how you change the side you want to go. We know there's one here, so you've done it.
Excellent. I just need to not fall off.
Oh well, that's cool to know. So there are multiple.
Yeah, branching
routes.
paths and stuff.
That's good to know. There you go then. You figured that out then.
Yeah.
Something new.
There we go.
10.
Oh, look at that. We're in good stead.
Cool.
I think it's only 2 acts. So yeah, I think that's it.
Brilliant stuff.
Yep, there we go. There's the Chaos Ring. Excellent stuff.
Victory. Wait. Are these the same rings that are in Sonic and the Secret Rings?
Are they called Chaos Rings?
They're called World Rings.
World Rings, no, so it's probably a different thing.
But I think it's the same sort of thing. They're rings and they're a different colour, so...
Yeah. It's very similar in...
Oh, I see. So that big monitor that was back there shows you how far in the act you are.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'll stop next time so people can see what's going on.
Do you have a favourite character you like to play with? I mean, I'm guessing they don't really change how much the gameplay is done. But...
Yeah, I mean, I think I prefer Knuckles more than anybody else just because I know how he works from previous games, so I'm used to the gliding and stuff. Whereas Mighty's wall jump doesn't feel quite natural, actually.
Right.
SBO I quite like because I do like the wall running. That's what that item does. It slows down the roulette, so you can pick stages easier. So we haven't done Botanic Phase, so let's try that. There we go, that makes it easier to pick stages.
Yeah, so because it's the first act, it should be relatively easy to keep rings and get in stage, yes.
I'm actually really surprised as to how much is going on with this. I don't totally forget like how many gimmicks it has. Definitely feels like its own game.
Yeah.
For better or worse.
Yeah, well that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, this is still pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as a first time observer to it, it's alright.
Yeah.
I'd still be a bit apprehensive about playing it, to be honest, myself.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I'm not being funny, but as Sonic catalogue games go, this is a pretty decent effort.
No, absolutely.
I would certainly play this over some other Sonic games. Naming no names.
Labyrinth. No, we will not play Sonic Labyrinth.
No. It reminds me, actually, a friend very kindly offered to fix my Game Gear.
Alright.
So I need to take him up on that sometime soon because mine's suffering from the same thing that a lot of Game Gear suffer from, is that the screen's getting all washed out. You have to view it at a weird angle so you can see it, and the sound is really, really low. At top volume, it's still really damn quiet. But yeah, it'd be lovely to just sort of upgrade it to like an LCD screen so the thing doesn't degrade. But I think that's a really hardcore mod job that I'm not very good at those sort of things.
I suppose the next step kind of would be a Raspberry Pi-esque thing.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so those X's are also bouncing, but like...
you only get one chance at it,
yeah.
You've missed at least 3 blue spheres though.
Yeah, I've missed quite a lot on this stage.
Well, that's a nice easy one. That's a nice easy one.
Oh.
That wasn't very nice though. Well, if you...
It's quite generous with spheres on this one, at least.
Yeah.
I only need one more.
And you missed at least 3, so that's not too bad.
Yeah.
This is all good. You know, I kind of like this, but obviously the special stages are a bit meh. I don't know, I think they're the biggest thing that would throw me off playing this.
Yeah. I think if things if things scrolled more smoothly, and just blended 2 words there, I think this would be a little bit easier on your eyes. Because when you're actually like rotating like this, it's quite nice.
Yeah.
But when you're on like these sort of more jaggedy parts, and you can see it sort of like glitching,
Yeah, like that.
it's very stuttery. That kind of really puts me off a little bit. But you know, baby steps. They're onto something good there.
Yeah.
It's actually very similar in style to the Sonic 3D Saturn stages.
Yeah.
They do feel quite similar to this. even though they're more half-pipey.
Yeah. Absolutely, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Cool.
Right,
First section done.
let's see how it the second one is
Yeah.
in terms of dickishness.
One of these gets really interesting in that at the moment we're moving inside a pipe round it, but at one point you also move round the outside of a pipe, and that really can sort of mess with your head a little bit.
There's a sphere literally behind that.
Yeah,
one as well. This is not.
This is very tricky now. Lots of pitfalls.
Yeah, and not very generous of anything.
Not bad, not bad. I missed that saw blade. Ooh.
And that's the end of the.
Oh, I missed it.
So there's at least 2 there.
Yeah, right. I've got
You might need
very few rings though,
Yeah.
so I need to rack some stuff up.
This is. Blah. Dave, I'm gonna have words.
Yeah.
You gonna try for the other one? I don't think you
No,
can.
I don't think I'm going to get that. Oh, I better stop wasting time.
There's one right behind this.
And that's how you get it. I remember that one. Right, 2 more. Come on.
That's Sonic 3 and Knuckles tricks there. Oh,
Right, so there's one.
yeah, and there's one to the right.
Ah, that's perfect. Excellent. Right, let's just get rings and get the hell out of here.
I think you should be able to do it if you just get some rings, don't get hit.
Yep, I think we're in good stead.
Watch out for saw blades.
Yep, that's fine. Oh. Excellent.
Nicely done, my friend.
It. Excellent stuff.
Cool.
I really cannot remember how many rings there are. It feels like there's only 5. Now that I'm
Well,
doing
we'll see
it.
in a second, won't we?
Yeah. We'll have to. This is the 4th, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it is. No, there's 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's not too
Because
bad.
it's arranged in a pyramid. Yeah.
Ah, right. Okay.
Cool. So yeah, this board over here shows you what acts you're on for each stage.
Because I've really lost track. You're on like Act 3 of those. So
Yeah.
that's quite an interesting build for a stage.
Yeah. No, I think so.
It's very
But it does mean that there's no sort of like flow to it because you keep like just jumping between stages at random.
but it also means it's not very linear. I suppose it gives you that nice little thing of like, you know, you're not going to start in a lush green one. You know, you're not going to end in a full mechanical thing.
That is a fair point. I mean, the gameplay doesn't change too much between stages, so it's not.
Yeah.
it
Are
doesn't-
there
it doesn't feel
bosses
like
when
that.
you get to the last act? Of
Oh
them?
yes, there
Right.
they're not very hard.
Are they not?
If
I suppose
correctly-
it's because there is no level flow.
Yeah, there is that, I suppose, because you wouldn't want to like your first boss be all of a sudden really damn difficult. But yeah, I think if I remember correctly, the final boss is the only one that really gives me any hassle.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, most of the challenge of this is just getting all the chaos rings.
Yeah, I can obviously see that.
Yeah. Because the stages are very pinball-y, I suppose, like just the way you're sort of chucked around.
Yeah. A lot of this level design I see reminds me a lot of how a lot of the fan games tried to do a lot of their built stage building.
I'd say that's just. It just feels like poor stage flow some of the time.
Again, reminds me of some fan games.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some quality fan games.
There are some quality fan games, but they do have some bad stage design in some of them.
Well, this is the thing. A lot of the time, because fan games are all bedroom projects, so sometimes a great developer is not a great level designer. So it makes.
They can make a great game. It's just
Yeah. Oi! Don't you lose my rings. Oh, hello. This is very generous.
I think this is only Act 2.
I feel like we've done quite a few of these. Maybe 1 for.
I think you're on the 3rd one. Yeah, you did an early one, and you've done one with bombs. So yeah, this could be the 3rd one.
Swap characters. Here we go. Now we can have a muck
So,
around
right,
with.
so he literally walks up walls.
Yeah.
Jesus.